If you look at a scene through a single lens, it appears upside down. Why is that? Canon takes pride in its diverse lens lineup. Each model features technology designed to capture beautiful images.
It's estimated that 1.4 trillion photos have been taken in 2020. From tiny cameras on the back of smartphones to DSLRs, cameras are all around us. But how do they work? Camera that aid in converting these light rays into a photo. These are the aperture, the shutter, and the sensor. Let's first look at the aperture, which is found inside the lens. The lens has discs called lenses that refract the light rays entering the camera to focus them into a focal point. The aperture in a DSLR is a spiraled assembly of tiny leaves that open and close together. The amount that the aperture is open is referred to as stops. If the aperture is nearly closed, this is a high f-stop. If the aperture is open, this is a low f-stop. Lens back together and follow the path of light into the camera. After the lens, we have the mirror box and a few other key components. This is the heart of a DSLR. The mirror box contains the mirror and the shutter. Behind the mirror box, we have the image sensor, and the pentaprism sits on top. When light enters the mirror box, it's reflected off the main mirror and into the pentaprism. This is the sole purpose of the mirror. When the light enters the pentaprism, it is reflected into the viewfinder, thus allowing the photographer to view down the lens to align the camera for a photo. If we begin the sequence of taking a photo, the mirror flips up and no longer reflects the light rays. The light rays then hit the shutter box. The shutter box is made up of two curtains, each made up of multiple leaves. When a photo is being taken, the lower curtain drops, letting light through to the sensor. Once the sensor has been exposed for the desired time, the top curtain closes over the sensor, blocking out light once again. The duration that the sensor is exposed to light is referred to as the shutter speed. The shutter speed can range from multiple seconds by just staying open like this, to a thousandth of a second by working together like this. Notice the use of two curtains allows every part of the sensor to be exposed to light for the same amount of time. Here's a demonstration of the mirror and the shutter working together to take a photo. The mirror flips out of the way, the shutter opens, and then closes. Now that our sensor has been exposed to light, let's take a closer look to understand how it captures the light to later be turned into a photo. The sensor is made up of millions of pixels. A 16 megapixel camera has 16 million pixels, for example.
When light rays pass through the lens, they refract and converge to a single point to produce an image. Because the image passes through the lens to the opposite side, it is projected upside down. Lenses that are thicker at the middle are called convex lenses. These lenses cause parallel light rays to converge to a single point, called the focal point. When light rays pass through the lens, they do not travel in straight lines, but rather bend slightly inward. This phenomenon is called refraction.